Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and fathers-to-be and those who aren't fathers but who are men. Happy Father's Day to everyone. We did Mother's Day is the same way we do Father's Day. So hope y'all have a wonderful day this day. You know, I want to talk about perspective. And it's really a tricky thing because two people who are extremely close can see different things. Take Debbie and I. I see a really nice vehicle that gets me from point A to point B. It has some character in it. Maybe a few flaws. Everything with character has flaws, you know. Maybe a few. Debbie sees a rattling death trap that is waiting to crash and explode. Most of you just see a blue minivan parked right outside my window over here. But it's perspective. And today is Father's Day, but we call it I want to call it Perspective Sunday because all of the text in the lectionary are about perspective. It's about your point of view and how you look at things. The first one, which you didn't hear, is the story of Saul calling David, that God sent Samuel to call David. Saul had no part of that. He would have been very upset if God had made him go do that. Samuel went to go pick the new king of Israel, and he was told to go to Jesse's tent. And he went to Jesse's tent, and all the sons came by, and he said, surely this one, well, surely this one, surely this one. You mean this one? That's kind of how the story went. David was not his first choice. In fact, David wasn't even in the initial offering of candidates for the position. He was the back row candidate. Yet God saw something in David, and therefore Samuel had to proclaim him king. Our text from Corinthians talks about people being new creations. How many of us really look at people as new creations when we see them? Do we really every day give somebody the benefit of the doubt, or do we look back in the past and go, last year that son of a gun did this, there's no way I'm going to deal with them. Or 2 weeks ago, that car cut me off, I'll show them. We all do it. Our perspective is from a human one. And when we see people in the world, we, being humans, automatically go back where? Experience. Absolutely. Then Jesus is using parables. How many people, have y'all really seen a mustard seed? It's teeny tiny. I used to go buy them for children's sermons. They're that big. Teeny, teeny, tiny things. From the point of view, that's a worthless seed. It's not worthless if you like, mustard. But for the most part, it's a, worthless seed. But God sees what it will become. A great shrub, the greatest shrub of, that lets nests of birds live in it. It's amazing what perspective does to us, because it cuts us off from the true gifts that God gives us, which is the relationships we can develop with all sorts of people. If we're so busy judging or preconceiving or using our experience to set up who somebody is, we'll never have the blessing of truly knowing who God sees they can be. Oftentimes we hear of people going into prison who are wrongly accused, and when they're let out later, statistics show they end up doing criminal behavior. Because no matter what, society's perspective on them has changed. We perceive that they're going to make mistakes and make bad choices. Guess what they're going to do? Make bad choices. And it's with every walk of life. When I was going through seminary, I ran a children's program, after-school program for Austin City Schools, Austin Independent School District. That's where my seminary was. And while I was there, I ran an after-school program, and there was a kid, and when I came in to run the program, the principal took me aside and pointed at this kid and said, "That one you have to watch. He's trouble." So guess what? Did I treat him equally? Did I treat him as I treated the little girl who danced the ballet for half the time period she was there? Did I treat him the same way I treated the kindergartners who came in with their, cute little outfits on? Or when he made one little mistake, did I come down like the hammer of God and wrath on him? I wrathed. I never gave him a chance. When it was pointed out later by another seminary student who worked under me what I was doing, I gave him chances. And guess what? His behavior got better. But it's not easy, because we have our point of view, our perceptions, our experiences, our judgments, our bad place we go when we meet new people. We have to let that go in order to see new things. And like I said, be blessed by the abundance of people God puts in our lives. So that's a challenge for us on this perspective. So it's Father's Day, but I call it Point of View Sunday, like I said. It's a challenge to change our point of view, to stop seeing as we see with our experiences and our knowledge, and see as God sees. I think with God, every day we're a new person with new opportunities to bless and be blessed. So let us wake up this day. It's still early enough. I'm still half asleep. And let us change our perspective and see the blessing in others that God sees in all of us. Amen. You got it. Anthony, you got it.